Sasuke and Naruto, adult versions, split portrait. I've done a few of these, haven't done one in ages, and I've never done one when they're adults. So let's do this. So start with Naruto half portraits. Divide your page in half. A quick way to do this is like fold your page and you'll find the center straight away. Or you could just measure, do ruler. So let's start with Naruto's eye. Center point about here. We're up a little bit higher than halfway, like a tiny bit. We're pretty close to the middle. I'm going to start with his eyelid. So you go diagonal and then across the top. And then we got a little spike down here. And then the bottom eyelid line comes around, sort of up like that, right? So that's general shape. Then we want to like thicken up the eyelid line. Like we want to make it like a bit darker. And then this spike a bit thicker as well. Classic Naruto eyes. Sometimes they do an extra line in there, but it's not essential. And then his big sage Kurama eye circle coming down from the top eyelid line, like so. And then we have a Kurama eye, so it's like a long sort of fox cat-like sort of line in the middle. And then the frog eye comes across that, the frog shaped eye. And that's how you do his sage eye, well, his sage Kurama eye. So eyebrow comes across down the back. You want to add a section that you can color, so you want to go back this way and then back towards the middle. And then we've got maybe like an eyelid line on top. There's a bit of a frown here as well. Sometimes they do like another little face line there. So in terms of nose, not much drawn in, just a nostril. And then his mouth. So he's smiling, Sasuke's serious. So this one goes curving up on the end. And they do like just a little dimple sort of thing here. And then the bottom lip, like so. And then the chin, there. In terms of proportion, eye to nostril, about the same as nostril to chin. Here to here is about the same as here to here. Very close to sort of the middle of his eye, or even just the top of his frog section. So like this and this. About the same as this and this, and then nostril to bottom lip, about the same as bottom lip to chin. Okay. When a character is looking forward, that's your general proportions. When heads tilt forward and back, things get a bit weird, but when they're just looking forward like that, that's all you got to worry about, really. And then jaw. Right. And it's not like a strong jaw. It doesn't like, normally you'd hit mouth level sort of on the corner of your eye and then it goes, but this kind of gradually goes up this way. It just starts to turn like a bit gradually. There's a bit of a gap, and then we have a spike for his sideburn, which is like a little V. And then this turns into his ear. So your ear generally lines up with your nose and your eyebrow. See in this space. And then ear lines, easiest way, letter J. And then if you want to make it more complicated, you can. You don't have to. He has those dark lines on his face as well, thicker sort of boxes, right? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And then join them together. Curved lines. Some people might like to color these black at this stage, but it's actually, if you look closely in the image, it's colored sort of a lighter black, so it's like a really dark gray. So I think I'll do that. Hair. So hair spikes, short hair spikes. He finally had a haircut. Not as long as the youthful Naruto hair. And then it goes around the back of his head. Might get a little bit longer here, but nothing major. Where's that go now? So that goes into his head here. And there's some behind his neck, right? So his neck is here. You got like a spike, like so. And then he has that collar, that yellow collar, going down that way. And then he's a bit of a black collar here. It could be, well, yeah, I think it's a collar. Not sure if it's like part of the energy. And then collar here, and shoulder, roughly about there, and then down. So a male shoulder is about the width of his face, right? I know we can't see Sasuke's face, but if you took this half and added that here, that'll give you the width of his face. And then the shoulder is about usually out that far, right? Where it turns down. A male shoulder is 3 heads across, right? So 1, 2, and then Sasuke's shoulder will probably be somewhere there as well. So let's do Sasuke. So they draw in his Mangekyo. They make it a bit easier for us, actually. It's not, I don't think it's officially this way, because they have a black pupil. It should be red. I'll see what I can do. So we'll go across. You're about eye width across, right? The width of his eye. That's where Sasuke's eye starts. And he's like a more slender sort of eye. And some of it's covered with his hair. Put his spikes down. It goes in that way. See, it's like a skinnier. His is more like a box. And then Sasuke has an extra sort of line coming off it here as well. You just want to make it a bit thicker. This part is cut off by hair, so there's probably no need to worry about it really. And then his Sharingan eye, circle coming down from the top eyelid line, like so. And then, so, yeah, they do it different. Don't know what to do about that now. So, it should be red on the inside. So I'm going to do something a bit different than what I can see on this. I'm going to do more like canon. They do it like weird in the image I'm drawing from. So we'll put his pupil somewhere in the middle, right? And it's usually just a circle. It's not really a black spot. They have a black spot. Shame on them. And then there's a spike coming down, right here. And then a spike going off towards that here. These are black. It's like a propeller of an airplane or something. Sorry for that noise in the background. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a washing machine. Okay, and then they have like the star sort of shapes around, right? There's one there. Next one. I call it a star. It's more like a flower, really. Right, and then there is crisscross lines coming across this whole thing. So like this sort of joins the other side there. Then that one kind of joins here, and then this one goes across those. And that cuts across there as well. Okay, and then it's black all around the edges. Okay, and then his eyebrow. Check mark sort of going back that way. And then darker at the front, or thicker at least. He's black hair, so his eyebrows are black. And then he has an eyelid line just here. And another sort of eye line like so. And then his nostril lines up with Naruto's. And his mouth is downturned. Sort of serious Sasuke, as always. And then no banter Sasuke. And then his chin just here. It all lines up. So then his jaw, same as Naruto's, kind of gradually turns up there. And then he has those hair spikes, the long Uchiha hair that they all have. Okay, and we can see like a little bit of his ear just here. And then the rest of his hair goes in behind like his shoulder somewhere here. And then there's like some long hair spikes. Starting to go up towards the top of the head. And this just kind of curves around up to here. So, and then, so his neck and jacket collar, so neck here. Then he has like a shirt collar first, going around that way. And then his jacket's like higher up, jacket collar here. And then there's two buttons. Fold line here. And then his collar kind of bumps this way, and then shoulder goes down like so. And that's it. Naruto and Sasuke, adult. Hope it's helpful. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one. Bye.